Right then, welcome to Mind the Gap. Today, we're starting with a simple line. Before the how, ask why.
Nicely put. People love methods, apps, shadowing, word lists, you name it. But without a clear why, we end up faffing about.
I've done that. New method on Monday, tired by Thursday, quit by Saturday. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
It does, and it isn't a moral failure, it's a map problem.
A map problem?
Picture London. You've got a shiny travel card, but no idea where you're heading. Piccadilly, Brixton, who knows? Any train looks fine, until it doesn't.
So the method is the train, and the why is the map.
Exactly. When the map is clear, I'm off to Hackney, you choose the bus, the tube, or you walk. Sorted.
Many listeners ask, what's the best way to learn English?
A better question is, why do you learn English? For work? For travel? To get British humour? Or to feel at home here?
Or just to chat in a pub without freezing?
That too. Your why shapes your route. If you want smooth small talk at work, you'll value listening and daily phrases. If you want literature, you'll care about reading stamina.
But lots of people say, I just want good English.
Fair, but good means different things. Clear meetings, exam scores, dramas without subtitles. Be precise.
So being vague makes us chase trends.
Precisely. We swap methods like umbrellas in British rain, often and with regret.
Guilty. I've tried everything because a video promised a miracle.
And the algorithm loves shiny promises, but your brain loves direction.
Let me paint a picture. Two learners use the same method. One wants a visa for a new life. The other is just bored. Same method, different why. Who lasts longer?
The one whose life is tied to it. When the why has weight, the method stops being a chore and becomes a bridge.
I like that. A bridge.
And bridges need two sides. One side is your present, your pain points. The other is your pull, the life you fancy.
Pain and pull. Push and pull.
Exactly. A push from reality, a pull from your dream. When both line up, you don't ask, shall I study? You say, of course.
Can a why change over time?
It should. At school, you may learn for exams. Later, you may learn for identity, to belong, to connect. Not a perfect why, an honest one for now.
Honest, not heroic.
Exactly. No grand speech is needed. A quiet reason works. I want to talk to my child's teacher. That's a beautiful why.
Or, I want to catch a joke on the tube and smile to myself.
Lovely. And once your why is clear, you feel calmer about methods. You don't need the best. You need what fits your route.
That makes choosing easier.
Much easier. It also makes quitting less dramatic. If a method doesn't serve your why, change trains. No shame.
So today, we're not giving a checklist.
No, we're offering a mirror.
A mirror that asks, who do you want to be in English?
And what life scene are you moving towards? A clear meeting, a cafe chat in Manchester, or a rainy Sunday novel?
If you're on the bus or queuing for a cuppa, take a breath and ask gently, why do I learn English?
Say it out loud if you like. I learn English so that. And finish the sentence.
Don't worry if it's small, so that I can order lunch without panic.
Perfect. Small reasons carry real life in them.
Where are we heading next in this episode?
We'll stay with the why a little longer, then look at how identity shapes it. No rush, first clarity.
Right. Before we sprint, we stand still for a moment.
Exactly. Map first, trains after.
Shall we carry on?
Let's get started properly.
Picking up from the map and trains idea, let me tell you a friend's story. Let's call him Ben.
A real one?
Very real. At school, Ben hated English. Worksheets, red marks, feeling rubbish. He thought English was a wall with no door.
I can picture that. Tests, memorizing lists, feeling small.
Then he started working. English suddenly looked cool. Colleagues shared BBC clips, mates quoted lines from shows. He fancied joining in, but he mostly laughed a second late.
Late laughter hurts the pride.
It does. For a while he hovered, downloaded an app, dropped it, tried again, dropped it. No map, just trains.
So what changed? What clicked for him?
2018, he decided to emigrate. Not a daydream, a decision. He told me if I'm moving, my life must fit English, not the other way round.
That's a heavy why.
It is, and with that weight his days changed shape. Mornings were for words, tea on, cattle humming, 10 quiet minutes with vocabulary before the world got noisy.
I like that picture. The kettle, the quiet minutes.
Lunch was not a grind. He'd pop on a short BBC podcast on the tube or while queuing for a sandwich. Not study notes, just his ears meeting English daily.
And evenings?
Evenings were for stories, YouTube, interviews, a bit of news. He wasn't chasing perfection. He was building a life that touched English 3 times a day. Morning, midday, evening.
From hate to habit.
Nicely put. By 2020, about 2 years in, something shifted. His vocabulary had climbed. He could use English to learn English. Definitions in English, questions in English, even little searches in English.
That's a big step. Less translating, more living.
Exactly. He told me, I've stopped fighting the river. I'm swimming with it. He started noticing rhythm, not just rules, the way a sentence breathes.
Love that. The way a sentence breathes.
Then 2022 arrived. He caught himself thinking in English, on the tube, at the till, walking home in the rain. He even muttered to himself in the flat, planning his day in English.
That's when it feels natural.
Conversations felt lighter. He could chat to a neighbour about the boiler or joke with a colleague without rehearsing lines in his head. Not perfect, just human.
All self-taught, right?
All self-taught. No secret school, no magic hack, just a strong why, then a life arranged around it.
How did he feel along the way? Proud? Tired? Both.
Both. There were days he felt brilliant, understood a joke on the bus, ordered a coffee with no hiccup. And days he felt small again, missed a word in a meeting, lost the thread.
Real life, then.
Very. But the map kept him steady. He wasn't collecting methods anymore. He was living a route. Morning words, midday listening, evening stories.
And his why, did it stay the same?
It grew. At first, it was the visa. Later, it became belonging, feeling at home in English, at the GP, at work, in the pub, at parents' evening.
So the why can change shape, but it still pulls.
Exactly. Different season, different flavour, same direction.
If you had to name one turning point for Ben, what would it be?
The morning, he wrote a single line on a sticky note and stuck it on the kettle. Live in English today. Every brew, he saw it. Small note, big compass.
That's gentle and firm at the same time.
Starts with a cuppa.
If someone is listening now and they feel stuck, what should they take from Ben?
That your life stages will change and your motivation with them. Don't wait for the perfect method. Let a strong why set the shape of your day, even in small ways.
A why with weight, a day with shape.
Nicely put. And once the shape holds, the language grows into it.
We're not wrapping up here, are we?
Not at all. Next, we'll sit with motivation a touch more, and then how identity gives it colour.
We're not rushing, we're building.
Good. One more image for the road. Ben on the tube, headphones on, a quiet smile. From hate to habit.
And from habit to a life.
Right, so last time we followed Ben from hate to habit. Now, can we talk about what keeps you going, the push and the pull behind English learning?
Yes, think of external push as deadlines, grades, your bus, or immigration forms, useful but short-lived. Internal pull is identity and desire, the life you fancy in English. That lasts.
So, exam next month, external. Wanting to chat with a neighbour without panic, internal.
Exactly. And here's a friendly rule. Let the push start you. Let the pull sustain you.
Sounds neat, but how do I feel that pull on a normal day? On the tube, in the rain, with a soggy sandwich?
We keep it simple. 3 feelings to protect. No jargon, just ask, is it my choice? Do I feel capable? Do I feel connected?
3 feelings. Your choice. Feel capable, feel connected.
First, your choice. If you pick the content, your brain wakes up. Choose a BBC podcast you actually like. Pick a YouTuber whose accent you enjoy. Own it.
So not, I must finish this boring book, but I'll follow this series I enjoy 10 minutes a day.
Exactly. Second, feel capable. Not too easy, not too hard. Like lifting a shopping bag, not a fridge. If you understand most of it and stretch a little, your confidence grows.
A reachable step, so I can say, I did it today, even if it's just 5 minutes.
Spot on. Third, feel connected. Humans learn with humans. Leave a short voice note to a friend, join a tiny study group, or simply comment, nice one, under a clip. Small links, big effect.
I like that. Small links, big effect.
Now, let's make it real. Picture lunchtime. You're queuing for a sandwich. You pop in a 5-minute BBC podcast. It's your choice. Topic you enjoy. It's short, so you feel capable, and you send 1 sentence about it to a friend. Connected.
That's doable, even on a busy day.
Or trains again. You like a drama on YouTube? Fine. Shadow 1 scene you love. Your choice keeps you curious. A short scene keeps you capable. Sharing the clip with a mate keeps you connected.
So it's not which method is best, it's which method keeps those 3 feelings alive.
Precisely. Before you adopt any method, run a 3-feeling check. 1. Did I choose it? 2. Will I feel capable within a week? 3. Does it put me near people in some way?
If the answer is no, 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 maybe it's the wrong train or the wrong platform.
Very British problem. We've all done it.
Give us a couple of pairings then. Same goal, different flavours.
Goal. Work small talk. Option A. Listen to a short workplace podcast at lunch. Then write 2 lines you might say. Option B. Ask a colleague 1 friendly question a day. How is your morning going? Both respect choice, capability, and connection.
Another one, for people who love dramas.
Goal, understand a favorite show. Option A, 1 scene, 3 plays, pause for key lines. Option B, subtitles off for 30 seconds, then on again to check. Still your choice, still capable. Share a line with a friend. Connected.
This feels kinder than chasing the perfect routine.
It is, because it treats you as a person, not a machine. On thin days, you can shrink the dose and keep the 3 feelings intact.
Let me translate for our listeners. Keep asking, is this my choice? Do I feel capable? Do I feel connected?
And remember our theme. When these feelings are present, the internal pull gets stronger. You begin to think, this is me. That's where identity starts to form. We'll go there soon.
Before we move on, one tiny check for today.
Sure. Look at what you're planning for English today. If it fails 2 of the 3 feelings, tweak it. Choose a topic you like, cut it to 5 minutes, or bring a friend in.
That's gentle and practical without turning into a checklist.
Exactly. Soft edges, solid center.
Right then, external push to get us started, internal pull to keep us steady, and 3 feelings to hold us up.
Nicely summed up. Next, we'll give that pull a face and a name. Who you're becoming in English.
Right, we've talked about push and pull. Now, who are you becoming in English?
This is the heart of it. The question isn't how do I learn, it's what kind of English user do I want to become?
Sounds a bit philosophical, but I like it.
Aristotle had a word, telos. Your purpose, your end point. Decide the direction first. The tools come after.
So if my telos is feel at home in English, I won't just chase exam tricks.
Exactly. Let's paint a few everyday British scenes. Picture yourself in London, asking for directions near the tube.
Or at the supermarket till, trying to be friendly with the person at the checkout.
Or at work, small talk before a meeting. How are you getting on? Bit nippy today, isn't it?
These scenes feel real, not glamorous, but real life.
And that's the point. Identity grows in ordinary moments. So say it as an identity line. I'm becoming someone who uses English every morning.
Or, I want to live my day in English bit by bit.
Lovely. Try one more. I'm becoming someone who asks one question in English at work every day.
These feel doable, not heroic, human.
And identity lines guide choices. If you're someone who chats at the till, you'll listen for greetings, polite phrases, and intonation. If you're someone who reads on Sundays, you'll build reading stamina.
Let me try one. I'm becoming someone who can ask for directions in London without freezing.
Perfect. Now you know what to notice. Place names, prepositions, the little sorry and cheers that soften the talk.
There's also the online pressure, isn't there? Top 10 methods, top 5 hacks.
Yes, and here's a gentle warning. Don't hand your choices to rankings. That's not freedom, that's outsourcing your identity.
Outsourcing my identity. Ouch.
Be honest instead of heroic. If your telos is belonging, say so. If it's promotion, say so. A clear telos is kinder than a fashionable mask.
How do we keep it B1 friendly while talking about telos?
Use pictures. I want to be the person who chats with a neighbour about the weather. I want to book a GP appointment without stress. See it, hear it.
Give us 3 quick identity lines, different flavors.
1. I'm becoming someone who greets people at work in English first. 2. I'm becoming someone who can find things in a supermarket and ask for help politely. 3. I'm becoming someone who enjoys a favorite program without subtitles, slowly, steadily.
When I say these out loud, I feel calmer, less noise in my head.
That calm is direction. With identity, choices shrink. You don't need the best accent video. You need the one that serves who you're becoming.
Could we try a tiny scene? I'm at the tube map, a bit lost.
Your identity line kicks in. I'm someone who asks for help kindly. You go, excuse me, is this the right platform for the Northern Line to Camden?
Short, polite, and alive. I can see myself doing that.
And when you succeed once, the identity gets thicker. Next time, you won't rehearse so much in your head.
So identity isn't a poster, it's a pattern.
Exactly. Repeated lines, repeated scenes. Bit by bit, you become the person you're describing.
Before we move on, can I check a phrasing? Is it okay to say, I'm becoming someone who?
Perfect English. Natural, warm. It gives space for progress, not perfection.
Then here we go. I'm becoming someone who uses English every morning.
And I'll add, I want to live my day in English bit by bit.
It feels a bit brave to say it out loud.
Brave and honest. Good mix. Now keep those lines handy. We'll soon look at how daily choices give them colour.
Not ending here, then. We're building the person first, the plan after.
Exactly. Identity first, methods follow.
On we go.
We've set our identity lines. Now, why do some people keep going while others drift off?
Picture a simple sketch. In the middle, there's you. On the left, a hand behind your back, a push from reality. On the right, a hand reaching out, a pull from your dream.
Push from reality, pull from your dream. That sounds about right.
Push looks like deadlines, visa interviews, probation reviews, exams, a meeting on Monday you cannot escape.
And pull?
Pull is the life you fancy, chatting in a pub without freezing, laughing at a joke on the tube, planning a weekend in the Lake District and booking it in English.
Ordering a Sunday roast without pointing at the menu, that's a pull for me.
Exactly. Now, imagine both hands moving together. The push is real, the pull is warm. That's when it sticks.
Give us a fuller picture. Make it sound like radio.
Close your eyes for a second. Left side, a calendar with a red circle. Home office appointment June. Your heart goes, right, no kidding. That's push. Right side, a small scene. Friday night, you at a pub. Someone says, what are you up to this weekend? And you answer easily. The table laughs with you. That's pull.
2 hands, 1 you.
When they point the same way, your question changes. It's no longer shall I study, it becomes how could I not?
Can we throw in a couple of mini scenes to make it concrete?
Scene 1. Work small talk. Push, you've got a new team and feel awkward. Pull, you want that easy morning, fancy a cuppa before a meeting.
Scene 2. Supermarket till. Push, you must sort a refund. Pull, you want to be friendly with the person at the checkout. Sorry about this, could you help me out?
Scene 3. Family life. Push, parents' evening at school. Pull, you want to talk about your child's day without second-guessing every word.
When you spell them out, the feelings line up.
Exactly. And this is important. Push alone can start you, but it tires quickly. Pull alone is lovely, but it drifts. Together, they behave like 2 pedals on a bike.
Left foot, right foot, forward you go.
Let's make it even more vivid. Think of a rope tied round your waist. Behind you, reality pulls. Deadlines, forms, exams. In front, your dream pulls. Friendship, travel, a home feeling in English. You move when both tug.
What if someone only has push right now? No dream in sight.
Borrow a small pull. One scene's enough. I want to follow a joke on the tube. Or I want to order a coffee without panic. A modest dream, but yours.
And if someone only has pull, lots of romance, no deadline?
Add a gentle push. Book a speaking slot at work. Schedule a chat with a neighbour. Register for a test date if you must. A small pressure that points the same way.
I'm hearing a rule of thumb. Push to start, pull to last.
Nicely worded. And listen, if your push and pull disagree, you'll feel torn. Example, push says ace the exam, pull says I don't care about scores. That tension drains you.
So, we line them up with a single sentence?
Yes, try I'm learning for my visa in June and for Friday chats at the pub. 1 breath, 2 engines.
That does feel human.
Human beats heroic on a Tuesday afternoon.
Before we move on, can we give listeners a quick soundbite to keep?
Sure, push from reality, pull from your dream. When they line up, that's when it sticks.
Right, and next we'll talk about taking back control, what we can shape today and what we can let go.
Exactly. On to agency and calm. No rush.
We've talked about push and pull. Now, how do we stay steady?
With a simple split. What's in my control and what's not in my control.
In my control, not in my control. Sounds obvious, but in real life we blur it.
Exactly. People say, English made me better. No, you designed your learning. That's agency.
Give me concrete stuff. What's truly in my control today?
3 big ones. Your exposure, your choices, your setups.
Let's unpack them.
Exposure. Minutes and moments. 10 minutes on a BBC podcast while queuing. 1 short scene on YouTube after dinner. You set the timer.
That's in my control.
Choices, topic, voice, time of day. You pick accents you enjoy, programs you actually like, the hour you're most awake.
Also in my control.
Setups, phone in English, autoplay off. A sticky note on the kettle that reads, live in English today. One-time tweaks that keep paying back.
Nice. And what's not in my control?
When you'll sound like a native, other people's reactions, the algorithm, the exact day fluency arrives.
Some people worry a lot about their accent.
Natural. So we flip the worry. Accent arrival is not in your control. Mouth practice is. 3 minutes of clear sounds, th in think, the in this, that is yours.
I can do 3 minutes.
Another example, you can't control whether the tube is delayed. You can carry a download for listening. Keep calm and carry on, literally.
Very British.
Think weather. You can't order sunshine, but you can choose your coat. In learning, you can't schedule fluency, but you can schedule exposure.
Let me translate for our B1 friends. Minutes, choices, setups, mine. Reactions, timelines, algorithms, not mine.
Spot on. And when you salt them like that, your stress drops. You stop arguing with the sea. You start swimming with the tide you've got.
Give us a mini scene. Kitchen table, Tuesday night.
You sit down for 10 minutes. Phone on Do Not Disturb. 1 short clip, 1 short note. You write 2 lines you could say tomorrow at work. That's in your control.
And if the clip is too hard,
You lower it, slower video, easier topic, clear subtitles. Adjusting the level is your lever.
if no one replies to my voice note, I feel silly.
Their reply is not in your control. Your action is. Send it anyway, or send it to yourself. Log a tiny win.
Tiny wins, steady heart.
Exactly. One more picture. A garden. You can't shout at plants to grow. You can water, give sunlight, and pull the weeds. Language is the same.
Water equals exposure. Sunlight equals good choices. Weeding equals setups that remove distractions.
Nicely put. And when rain comes, that day, you don't quit gardening. You wait, then carry on.
Can we list a few in my control actions in simple lines?
Sure. I can set a 10-minute timer. I can choose one voice I like. I can switch my phone to English. I can turn autoplay off. I can record myself once a week.
And a few not in my control reminders.
I can't control when I'll sound native. I can't control who replies today. I can't control the algorithm.
That helps. My brain calms down when I see the split.
And calm helps you last. That's why the British line, keep calm and carry on, still works. Don't fight the wind, set your sail.
Before we move on, let me say it back for our listeners. Claim the controllable, release the rest.
Perfect. And next, we'll place methods in the right spot. Tools you can actually operate once your map and control are clear.
We've set the map and taken back some control. Now, methods. People love asking, which one is best?
Here's my line. Destination first, transport second. Decide Manchester or Edinburgh before you pick train, coach or plane.
So methods are just vehicles.
Exactly. Shadowing, word cards, podcasts, tutors, apps. They're like the tube, the bus, a bike, or walking. Each goes somewhere slightly different at a different cost.
Let's try 2 destinations to make it clear.
Destination 1. Be clear at work. You want meetings where you speak simply and people nod. For that, your best vehicles tend to be daily listening of real talk, short speaking practice, and key phrases you'll actually use. Think 5-minute workplace podcasts, then 2 lines you might say tomorrow.
Because the destination is clear meetings, the vehicles focus on listening and everyday phrases.
Exactly. Destination 2, enjoy a British drama without subtitles, bit by bit.
That points to vehicles like scene-by-scene listening, pausing for cultural lines, noticing intonation.
Yes, one scene 3 times, notes on jokes, a weekend episode club with a friend. Same city, English, but different station, so the vehicle changes.
So if I want work clarity, I'm not going to spend all evening reading poetry.
Lovely as poetry is. And if you want drama joy, you won't only drill meeting phrases.
Can we add a money and time angle? Plane versus train style.
Good thought. Tutors are like planes, faster, pricier, good for tight timelines. Podcasts and YouTube are like trains, cheaper, steady, great for building rhythm. Apps can be buses, handy, short hops. Books are walking, slow, deep, scenic.
And sometimes you mix. Train out, bus back.
Exactly. Method mixes make sense when your destination is clear.
Give us a micro scene for each destination, like radio pictures.
Work clarity is 9:55. You've listened to a 3-minute clip at your desk. You've written, "Let me just clarify," and here's the next step. In the meeting, you use both. People nod, vehicle short listening, plus 2 phrases sorted.
Drama joy. It's Sunday. You replay one funny scene 3 times, pause on a joke, send the line to a friend with a voice note. You laugh together. Vehicle, scene loop plus share.
Notice how the destination shrinks the world of methods. When you know where you're going, 90% of options go quiet.
Which also calms the brain. Fewer tabs, fewer maybe this.
Right, another picture. You're at King's Cross. Board says Manchester, Edinburgh, Leeds. If you haven't chosen, every platform looks tempting. Choose Manchester and suddenly only the trains to Manchester matter.
That's the destination first, transport second rule in action.
Exactly. And if a vehicle breaks, video too hard, app too noisy, you change the vehicle, not the destination.
I won't cancel my trip because one bus is late.
Sensible. 2 quick contrasts then. Work clarity route, 5-minute workplace podcast to 2 usable lines to speak once in the meeting. Drama joy route, 1 scene loop, note 1 cultural phrase to send a voice note to a friend.
Same city, English. Different stations, different vehicles.
And remember our tone today. No giant checklists, no guilt. Just fit the vehicle to the destination.
Let me say the takeaway for our B1 listeners. When the direction is clear, the method chooses itself.
Nicely done. Next, we'll finish by giving you a few simple questions to keep your map honest and your journey human.
Right,
No checklist today, just 3 questions. Slow and simple. Ready?
This is a soft landing for the episode. Shoulders down, tea in hand if you've got one.
Question 1. 1 year from now, you're proud of yourself. Why? Because you have become who?
Picture it. You in a meeting, speaking clearly. Or you in Manchester, chatting in a cafe. See the scene. Hear your voice.
Say it out loud if you can. I'm proud because I've become someone who... and finish the line.
Take your time. There's no exam here.
Question 2. What you're chasing now, be honest, is it what you truly want to want?
Sometimes we borrow other people's wishes, rankings, trends, a mate's goals. It happens.
If the answer is not really, that's okay. Gently swap it for something true. Small and true beats big and fake.
You might say, I don't want top scores, I want calm chats with my neighbour. That's honest. That works.
Question 3. This week, one small thing can prove you're moving that way. What is it?
Not a list, an observation. One proof, 5 minutes of a BBC podcast on the bus, ask one friendly question at work.
Keep it tiny. If it's tiny, it's real.
And when tiny repeats, identity grows, brick by brick, day by day.
Let me read them again, slowly. 1. In a year, you're proud because you've become who? 2. What you chase, is it what you truly want to want? 3. This week, one small proof you're moving that way. What is it?
And here's our closing line for today. Don't rush to find a new method. First, make your why solid. When your why is solid, your English follows.
No rush. Find your why and the rest will follow.
Yes, no rush. Find your why and the rest will follow. Cheers.
If this episode helped, please subscribe, like, and share with a friend who needs a gentle nudge.
We'll be back next weekend with the next step in the journey.
Until then, keep your map honest and your days human.
Thanks for listening. Cheers.